Hello viewers and welcome to yet another episode of Crime and Road Safety Watch. We say thank you very much for joining us. Of course, this is the first episode for year 2025 and we say Happy New Year. My name is Elliot Kudzai Ganyani. It is always a pleasure to have you along. This past Friday, the 3rd of January 2025, Crime and Road Safety Watch attended the handover and takeover ceremony for the outgoing Commissioner General of Police, retired Tandabantu Godwin Matanga, and incoming Commissioner General of Police, Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba, at the Green Square at Mkushi Police Academy in Harare. The Commissioner General of Police, Stephen Mutamba, took to the podium to deliver his message.
I feel honored, humbled and privileged to accept such an onerous national responsibility, that of becoming the Commissioner General of Police. May I from the onset express gratitude to the appointing authority, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, for trusting me with the responsibility of leading such a critical national security institution. It is a responsibility that I take seriously and will definitely give my very best effort to preserve and execute to the highest honor, respect and expectations of the government and people of Zimbabwe. Growing up in the Zimbabwe Republic Police, I have learned a lot from my colleagues and peers, including from those sister security institutions, which has helped me develop as a policeman and nurtured my capabilities. It is through support from these structures that I have managed to be a person I am today. Of particular and special mention is my dear brother, the retiring and outgoing Commissioner General of Police, Tandabantu Godwin Matanga. My dear brother, we have come a long way and I have learned a lot from you, which I look forward to utilize in my new responsibility as the Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police. Let me hasten to say that one of the immediate inheritances that we have bequeathed me is discipline, a disciplined police service, well established and appropriately guided by the strategic plan Horizon 2025. Although the strategic plan is coming to the end of its lifetime, the foundation it has laid for the organization are critical going forward. More so at a time when the police service is a vital role of creating a conducive environment for the sustenance and success of national development priorities pronounced through Vision 2030. I greatly thank you, my dear brother, for laying such a strong foundation. Going forward, I hope to build on the already reinforced pillars to ensure that the Zimbabwe Republic Police indeed becomes a modern police service that leverages technology towards fulfilling its constitutional mandate. May I therefore take this opportunity to reassure the appointing authority, the responsible Honorable Minister for Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, the whole of government, as well as the people of Zimbabwe, that I am ready to take my assigned role and look forward to your support in doing so.
Commissioner General retired Tandabantu Godwin Matanga also gave his speech.
It is a boundless moment of delight as I bid farewell to long-standing colleagues and the organization that I served over a long period of time. Allow me, therefore, to express my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa, for according me the privilege to serve the nation in the office of the Commissioner General of Police. Equally, I am grateful for his guidance and indeed the whole of government, in particular the security infrastructure, for their enduring support during my tenure. May I also take this opportunity to clarify an incorrect position that has been peddled in the media recently pertaining to my retirement. I was properly served by the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, at a time when my retirement was due. I am confident that a new broom sweeps clean, and my successor will be able to ride on the achievements that we have made and tackle existing challenges head on. I am comforted to pass the baton to Comrade Stephen Mtamba, whom I have been with in the trenches for many years and have no doubt in his capacity to steer the ship going forward. I want to thank him and all the Deputy Commissioner Generals for their unwavering support during my tenure. I wish to also thank all senior officers, junior officers, and members of the police service who shared and advanced the vision of the organization through the provision of quality police service to the people of our great nation.
Honorable Kazembe Kazembe, the Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, presided over the event as the guest of honor. The event was also attended by the Minister of State for National Security, Honorable Matuke, service chiefs from sister security departments, Deputy Commissioner Generals in the ZRP, and other senior officers from the police and other respective security sectors. Moving on, police in Mubaira, Mashonaland West Province reacted swiftly following a tip-off and managed to prevent a robbery act from occurring, thanks to members of the public. Circumstances are that 4 criminals robbed a Chitungwiza woman of her Toyota Wish vehicle registration number AEW 5849, white in color, at gunpoint. They then drove to Mubaira Growth Point where they intended to commit a robbery act. However, they were intercepted by the police, leading to the arrest of 3 of the quartet following an exchange of fire. Police is looking for information that may help to locate the 4th suspect, who is only known by the street name T1, who is still at large. Recovered was the stolen motor vehicle, a revolver pistol, as well as a star pistol with a magazine of 2 rounds. Also recovered were 2 first balaclavas, a hammer, and 4 pairs of gloves. The arrested are Adonis Mucheriwa, age 26, of Crown Range Farm in Harare, Emmanuel Sitole, age 50, of Glenview, Harare, and Vengesai Gibson, age 32, of Ushewe Kunze, Harare. The Zimbabwe Republic Police would like to warn criminals of this nature that the ZRP stands ready to counter any form of resistance by lawbreakers with appropriate force to ensure law and order prevails in the country. Total value stolen is 5,070 United States dollars and 4,700 United States dollars worth of property was recovered. We are taking a short breather. Join us in the second segment. Welcome back. It is the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. He tried to smuggle pieces of rhino horns through Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport, but alert police officers would have none of it after they intercepted him. Crime and Road Safety Watch visited Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport Police Station and spoke to the officer in charge, Chief Inspector Pokoto.
This case dates back to September 2024, when an alert police officer became suspicious of a stone sculpture which was up for export from Zimbabwe. On examination, the machine indicated that besides the sculpture, there was something else inside. Cuthbert Maoko, aged 43 years, is the purported agent who was in possession of the sculpture. Upon questioning, he implicated another person as the owner of the stone sculpture, but the suspect is still at large. We were then assisted by Zimra to keep the sculpture for further examination. On 20 November 2024, the stone sculpture was opened and we discovered 5 pieces of rhino horns hidden inside with the following description. First piece, 1 kg. Second piece, 0.8 kgs. Third piece, 0.6 kgs. Fourth piece, 0.4 kgs. Fifth piece, 0.2 kgs. Cuthbert Maoko was immediately apprehended for contravening section 45 in brackets 1 in brackets A of the Parks and Wildlife chapter 20:14 for unlawful possession of rhinoceros horns and was remanded in custody pending trial. This should be a reminder to anyone involved in illegal export or smuggling of the country's natural resources that the police is on high alert to unearth such illicit deals. We are always ready and firm to protect the country's flora and fauna beyond.
We now move on to road safety issues. We spoke to Gift Haripo of CMED, who gave some tips on night driving. Let us follow.
We are going to talk about the art of night driving. Night driving can be dangerous. So we do encourage travelers to actually travel during the day, because during the night visibility may be limited. So there are certain tips that we want to discuss here. Before you embark on a night journey, one is supposed to check his vehicle for the lights. Are the lights working properly? Are the lights clean before you start your journey? You also need to check both the high beam and low beam, whether the lights are functioning well. Then at the same time, when you are on the journey, you also need to dip your lights for oncoming traffic. You also need to dip your lights for maybe you are driving in a well-lit street. You also need to dip your lights, especially when approaching intersections. You also need to dip your lights when following behind another vehicle. And also, we also need to make sure that when a vehicle is approaching you and his or her lights are on full beam, you also need to make sure that you cast your eyes slightly to the left or to the edge of the road, so that you avoid being blinded by the lights of the oncoming vehicle. In addition, we also encourage drivers to avoid the issue of adding or putting some additional lights on their vehicles which do not have the dipping mechanisms. Those lights, they are very dangerous, especially when traveling during the night, and you'll find that most accidents are happening because of those lights. So we are actually encouraging drivers not to use those extra fitted lights on their bull bars. It is a risk on our roads. Then in addition, we are also discourage drivers to overdrive their lights. When we say overdrive, we are simply saying one is actually traveling at a speed which is greater than the distance shown by his or her lights. So make sure that when you are traveling during the night, you try by all means to slow down and increase the following distance, so that it becomes now easy for you to stop your vehicle in time.
The ZRP confirms a fatal road traffic accident which occurred on the 31st of December 2024 at around 2000 hours at the 136-kilometer peg along the Harare-Chirundu road. The accident led to the death of 3 people, while 10 others were injured when an Isuzu KB250 vehicle with no passengers on board side-swiped with a Toyota Probox vehicle with 13 passengers on board. The bodies of the victims were taken to Chinhoyi Provincial Hospital mortuary for post-mortem, while the injured were admitted at the same hospital. Meanwhile, the Zimbabwe Republic Police reports that the following road traffic accident statistics were recorded from the 15th to the 26th of December 2024, compared to the same period, that is the 15th to the 26th of December 2023. A total of 1,454 road traffic accidents were recorded during this period in 2023, compared to 1,211 during the year 2024. 50 fatal road accidents were recorded in year 2023 during this period, compared to 65 in the same period. A total number of 71 people were killed from the 15th to the 26th of December 2023, compared to 77 people who were killed during the same period in the year 2024. 393 people were injured during this period in year 2023 compared to 401 people who were injured during the same period in the year 2024. The Zimbabwe Republic Police has established that some accidents are caused by fatigue and negligent conduct on the part of drivers. Most road traffic accidents involved private vehicles where either drivers or passengers perished. The only major road traffic accident involving public service vehicles was recorded on the 22nd of December 2024, where 3 buses collided and 2 people died. On the 22nd of December 2024, 106 road traffic accidents were recorded where 7 people were killed, while 38 people were injured. On the 25th of December 2024, 104 road traffic accidents were recorded where 13 people were killed, while 16 people were injured. On the 26th of December 2024, 87 road traffic accidents were recorded where 11 people were killed, while 40 people were injured. Accidents involving pedestrians trying to cross the roads have also been recorded. Drivers are urged to be observant, especially when approaching built-up areas or places frequented by the public, including residential areas. Meanwhile, the Zimbabwe Republic Police reiterates that drivers should avoid speeding and overtaking in circumstances that are clearly not safe to do so. Above all, motorists are implored not to overload vehicles when traveling on the country's roads. The public is advised to report errant drivers on the roads at any nearest police station. The Zimbabwe Republic Police will continue to enforce all road rules and regulations without fear or favor. On the other hand, motorists are implored to be responsible and effectively contribute towards road safety in the country. During the festive period, crime and traffic incidents tend to increase. If you happen to know any such cases, do not hesitate to contact us on any of the following numbers: Harare toll-free 911 or 112, Harare operations 0242 748 836 or 0242 777 651, Harare Central Police 0242 777 777 or 0242 777 592, stroke 4 stroke 6 stroke 8 or 0242 777 626. Bulawayo toll-free number 112 or 999. Bulawayo operations 0292 273 547 or 0292 883930. National Complaints Desk number 0242 703 631. Police General Headquarters WhatsApp number 0712 800 197. We'll be back in the third and final segment. We are now in the third and final segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. I must say thank you very much for staying tuned. Donington Police recovered cattle and managed to apprehend 3 cattle rustlers who were involved in theft of livestock.
We arrested 3 accused persons, namely Prince Due, aged 40, from Gwanda, Trust Impof, aged 37, from Kulumani Bulawayo, and Mtitikisi Mzizi, aged 31, from Pumula North, Bulawayo, for stock theft. The 3 accused persons had brought 12 cattle at cold storage CSC for direct slaughter, and upon inspection of their papers, the police discovered that the accused persons were using counterfeit police forms 392s and a vet permit, leading to their arrest. So far, investigations have shown that these animals were stolen from Botswana. When the accused persons were interviewed, they revealed that they crossed the animals through Shashani River in Matabeleland South. We urge all farmers to ensure that their cattle are branded with their personalized brand marks, so that should they be stolen and recovered, it is easy for the police to establish the honor.
We work hand in glove with ZRP anti-stock theft. So we also work hand in glove with the veterinary for meat inspection. So what we do is scrutinize all the documents, the clearance and the permits, so that we do not slaughter cattle which are not legit, cattle which do not have a consent from the owner or the farmer. So we then scrutinized it, then we handed it over to a police officer who actually worked with us here. Then she had to go to her authorities to verify, because this clearance had no stamp. I urge all the farmers out there that they should do all the paperwork up to scratch, so that they don't give leeway for the thieves to steal their cattle.
We now move on to people who are on the police wanted list. The ZRP is appealing for information which may lead to the arrest of Mtulisi Sisiu Ronald Moyo, age 23, who is being sought in connection with a case of fraud. The suspect was employed as a branch manager at a wholesaler in Victoria Falls. On the 22nd of October 2024, he reported for duty at the shop and allegedly received 35,390 United States dollars from a cash-in-transit crew, which he was supposed to deposit into the wholesaler's bank account. However, the suspect took the money and fled to an unknown destination. In another case, Duncan Mulai, age 34, of house number 269, Vuti Farm, Karoi, is wanted by Chiwaridza police in connection with a murder case. Should you have information that might help in locating any of these wanted people, please feel free to visit or contact any nearest police establishment. Alternatively, you can talk to us on any of the following details. Our national complaints desk number is 0242 703 631. You can visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw. Link with us on our email feedback@zrp.gov.zw. Talk to us on our X handle @PoliceZimbabwe. Follow and like us on our Facebook page Zimbabwe Republic Police. To those who may have missed any of our previous episodes, do not despair, as you can watch all Crime and Road Safety Watch episodes on the ZRP YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. I must say thank you very much for joining us today on this week's episode of Crime and Road Safety Watch. It really has been a pleasure having you along. Yes, do remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. Also remember to be responsible and law-abiding citizens this year 2025. From the Crime and Road Safety Watch crew behind the scenes, and I, Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, do take care and see you next time.